stream on for your POV. Because like I don't, because your camera's not on Discord. I'm assuming you don't have the option for that.
So I could,
but then you have to turn. Do you have like voice that capture or something on that works? Or
I got 2 cameras.
Oh, you got 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Then that'll work for me because I can
run that. Oh no.
No.
There we go.
Now I've got to do extra work. It's fine. There you go.
I'll pop that out actually, and then I can put that up here. Put that there. Bear with me, stream. I'm a special boy. Right, so it's gonna look weird on my stream. I don't know if that's gonna work actually, because I've set up my side cam for streams. I don't think that's gonna work. Because if I go over here, we have a dual cam stream, and we also have the side view. Actually, could just use the side view, and then I can whack you there like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, camera's not gonna work though.
Oh, I'm just literally positioning it right now in my Streamlabs, and you just like, that's not working. Sorry.
Whoops. Chernobyl, what are you doing?
Well, guess I'll switch it back over to the stream one.
Yeah. Sorry about that. What are you doing, Jane? I saw him do the nice little donation link command.
Are you gonna stay on this? Are you gonna stay on this scene? I can probably just zoom in on the.
What's better for you? Because I could go to the Discord one.
If you go to the intermission screen, I think your screen is big. Your camera is bigger. I can zoom in on it either way. No, not that one. The one where when you've got like your camera big. I'm pretty sure there's one where you've just got your camera big. Yes, that one.
I was gonna say there's a delay, so
then I can go ahead and add a filter now. This zooms in on your camera.
And if I open up that.
This is gonna be a big zoom. 600. Nope, that's a bit too much. 550, 560, 570, 580, 585, 586, 7, 90, 95. I'll figure this out. 600. Okay, 600. 5. Nope, 400. This is what we call a professional streamer, right? So you do like, you gotta do things, everything on the stream itself when you're already live.
Yeah.
So everyone knows that you're professional.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always one.
I'll just do a window capture. Discord. There we go.
Hey Speedy, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to live.
Oh, and just waiting for your stream to update. Yeah, can you make sure that's outside of your camera range? Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, I think I've positioned that all right. Now I just need to pull it. Now I just need to put it down like this, and then stretch.
Yeah, sorry, Speedy. You're not in it, but
There we go. I think.
I don't know if you've got a camera all right.
Yeah, there we go. Oh right, my camera. Let me. I gotta do. Do you want to do it the same way? The way
I mean, I've set your camera up to like the other.
Oh, right. Hold on. I don't know if I can cheat that. Hold on. Maybe I can do this. It's a bit cheaty,
If
but
not, that's fine.
it works. You'll have to do some cropping, but it'll work.
Shit, much love, brother. How we doing? Speedy. Love that emote.
Yeah, you have to do some cropping, but
We'll
yeah.
be soon in bed as usual. Haven't made the stream. Much love. Shit, much love, brother. Have a wonderful time.
There we go.
Have a good night. Oh.
Time to do some cropping. That's my OBS virtual camera.
I'm gonna say Speed is now in the forefront.
Oh, they're professional live streaming editing as we go. Oh, I see. Indeed.
Wait, I could just put this. Wait, if I just get rid of that, go back to Discord chat, and then just edit this one.
I just realised.
Oh, is that gonna mess you
Can
up?
do I actually need to be
Um,
sitting at my desk for any? Have I got any games that I need to play for a while?
yes,
I
that
know-
will mess everything because I need to readjust now.
Right.
Isn't
okay,
the next
no,
like
never
actual
mind.
game
It's
that I
fine.
need to be sitting on a desk or sitting at
Wait,
a PS4 for is Rocket League, innit?
Are you setting it on for that? Because
I can move it. I can move it.
Let me change back then.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to move it. Hold on, let me do that then.
I'll check it in a second. Sorry. Just trying to get this perfect.
I'll read it out loud. Don't worry, Mr. Chin. I'll read it. Biggest Chinus donated £30 3 minutes ago. I'm off to
Heyo,
bed now.
big up.
Sorry, what now?
Biggest Chinus donated.
Yeah, I
£30.
got that part, but £30?
I'm off
Mental.
to bed now. Enjoy your podcast, and I'll watch some more when I wake up. Aha. XOXOX.
Appreciate it.
I love you, Jin. You madman.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I know.
Chin
I
don't.
know what that means.
Chin. I got to actually spell it right this time. Hold on.
I did it! Right. We're all set.
Maybe you are. I need to I'm still readjusting mine after you messed me up. Okay.
Right, I need to reload this.
There we go.
I need to lock that so I don't mess with that.
Oh look, now you've got an extra follower, i.e. me.
I'm off to bed now. Enjoy your podcast. I'll watch some more when I wake up. Hey, big Chin. Much love. And
Without
yeah,
saying the extra
definitely
follower.
go give him a follow if you haven't already. He's an absolute legend.
Heyo. Okay, let me do this. Okay.
Mr. Chin.
Oh wait, I could just do that.
Mr. Biggest Chinus.
Okay, I
Please
think
keep
I've
going
readjusted. Your
without saying
camera's
the
way
extra follower.
smaller now. It's not gonna be as good quality because you don't
You're not
normally
26
pixels.
followers, Mr. Chernobyl.
Gonna be as many pixels.
Yeah, I'm just watching right now. I'm just gonna do that.
It's gonna be a little less, because yeah. But
I'm not playing with it again. I'll leave it in
Wait.
a smaller view.
wait, what mic do you have?
I have a Rode Podcaster.
Oh, okay. As I say, I've
Why?
got a Shure SM7B.
Ooh, that's a good mic and all.
Yeah, I thought I may as well. I mean, I do
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
acting as well.
Ooh,
So
fairs. So then,
right, yes. Topics.
welcome all. This is where we get all questionable about society.
It's true. Okay, so I guess we'll find some topics. Let me
I think
Cool.
my favorite from the other day was Elon. Have
Oh,
you seen what he's been doing lately?
Let's have a
Okay.
look real quick.
That's
Let's see
getting
what
me
he's been
tweeting.
tweeting about.
Oh mate, what hasn't he been tweeting about? He put a poll up for advertisers that what should they do? What should they support? The votes were clearly towards freedom of speech. The other option was political correctness.
I think he tweeted. Yeah, I think I saw him tweet that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember because when the tweet first came up, I clicked on the notification. It said it wasn't. It said it was removed. So I was like, "Huh, that's weird. Why can't I click on it?" And then I went to his Twitter and I could see it was there. So I was like, "Weird." And then I clicked on it again. No, not available. So I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he's must have. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. 'Cause he probably removed it." Nope.
Because
Just
it
a
was
few
weird.
seconds later, and it was up and fine. So I assumed that what happened is that he just got so much engagement that Twitter just didn't know how to deal with.
Yeah, he broke it.
Yeah, he broke Twitter. Yeah, which
Broke his own platform.
that's hilarious. Okay. Twitter reduction. Ultimately, there is no choice when a company is losing 4 million a day. What? So someone excited.
Yeah.
Everyone excited was offered 3 months of severance, which is 50% or the legally required.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's always defending himself,
Good
isn't
effort.
He really just won't stop tweeting.
No, he won't. He's just literally 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I don't have the
Crazy.
mental energy to deal with Elon right now. I'm gonna.
So including
news I
including
read.
the pin tweet, he's done 6 in the last 24 hours since we looked at them.
There was something on BBC about him firing loads of people.
Yeah, actually, I remember that because
Yeah,
it's
we
funny.
spoke about that.
It's actually kind of funny about this, right?
They go. Well, this is a different one actually, but still Elon Musk. Twitter. Elon Musk blames activist groups for earnings drop. Elon Musk, the new owner of Twitter, has blamed activist groups pressurizing the advertisers for a massive drop in revenue as the company makes sweeping job cuts in an effort to save money.
Wow, why that's my stream is really delayed. Hold on.
Hold on. Apparently, I muted the Discord somehow without even touching the audio. So that's a new level of skill. I'm putting that on my resume.
Well, I'm reloading my stream thing because it's you took like a good like 40 seconds before your camera updated on my side.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Anyway, so yeah, so basically, I want to actually talking about Elon Musk and the article. Basically, I was downstairs like 2 hours ago, talking to my grandma, and she's like, "Did you know that like Twitter like is Twitter's going down? Like, a fight a bunch of people?" And I went, "I mean, yeah, I mean, I kind of knew about that from ages ago. Why?" It's like, "Oh, it's just been on the news." So yeah, they basically just covered. BBC just covered it on the news and basically made it sound like Twitter's dying, like they're shutting down because Elon fired a bunch of people.
Nice.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they just fired a bunch of the shareholders and like people who lied about the numbers that Twitter actually had and stuff. Like,
Yeah. To be fair, I don't blame him. Like,
You got
false
you got to cut.
advertisement.
No, you got to cut costs somehow. And if that means firing people, then that means firing people. You got to look at the
Yeah.
overall side of the business, because if the business then collapses, that's more jobs down the toilet than just firing a couple of however many you fired, a couple hundred.
plus he also mentioned that he gave them quite a good severance.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so you can't really.
I can't complain.
No,
They
they didn't even need to. He could have just screwed them.
And to be honest, the other thing is just for working for Twitter for the last however long they worked for Twitter for, is good on their CV either way to find
Yeah.
a new job. got to have some management skills to run Twitter.
So this is weird. So I
Okay.
was going to. So we were talking about Drake, recently.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was just looking into it to see if I could find a story again to show to say an example. But when I went to view it, I got an error that says the story is no longer available.
Okay.
So I
Probably
think
sued him for damages or something.
I think it just got taken down. Literally within like the last 30 minutes.
Wow.
It's probably too damaging to his brand, so he's asked him to take it down or some shit.
But yeah, basically the story is that our good old friend what's his name again? I forget because his handle isn't actually his name. Drake, right? That's the one.
Yeah, Drake.
So yeah, Drake basically published on his Instagram story, just out of nowhere, a bunch of hentai, and
Okay.
people got really confused because it was basically just like a hentai bomb in his story, and he hasn't explained it.
Right.
And I got to look at it before it went down, and it is very, very how do I put this? Out there.
For mature audience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The kids should not be seeing
Right.
this.
Okay, yeah. That explains why it was taken down then.
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't. It was only a certain amount of time before somebody, for somebody at Twitter, not Twitter, someone at Instagram would have seen it and going, "Yeah, we can't have this on our platform. We need to like take this down real quick."
Yeah.
God,
Stephen Ross has said that he could run Twitter.
I think anyone could really run Twitter, but it's the question
Gonna
of,
say.
do you have the business knowledge to actually keep it running? Like anyone can go in and go, "Oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna do things." Just keep shouting instructions, but money doesn't grow on trees. If you make a few wrong decisions.
I mean, they do the course, don't they? It's like Elon Musk has got to do his courses to run Twitter.
Oh yeah, that tweet about him, like.
So you don't even need to know how to run Twitter.
Well,
'Cause
I
they
think
give you courses to
no,
run
I
Twitter.
think no, I think that's what you're misunderstanding. As far as I'm aware, the courses that he received wasn't how to run Twitter itself. It was how to run the Twitter account. It was what was sent out to anyone who gets access to the Twitter account.
Right.
Yeah, because like they can't just post things willy nilly. They've got to be vetted and verified, and they need to make sure they understand best practices and stuff. So I think that's what that was. I mean, unless I'm misunderstanding, but I don't understand why I don't understand why they would have an automatic system in place.
Yeah. Why
to
would
s-
they?
Because it's not like they'd sell Twitter every day. So unless they set that up prior to selling,
If they get enough people with enough money, they'll do it daily.
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure unless they set that up prior, this was definitely just something they set up just for the Twitter account.
So, Ross, Stephen, if you are a trillionaire, you can always donate to the great charity of Help for Heroes.
Yes.
Just saying. There'll be no skin off your teeth.
This is an option. This is very true. I wish I was a trillionaire. That'd be very nice.
Oh yeah.
Although I'd probably go
Nice
mad with money.
house. I wouldn't, because I do videos like Mr. Beast.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. I
wanna
mean,
give back.
absolutely. I mean, you'd want to, but like the question of like, would you like Mr. Beast isn't exactly how do I put this? He isn't exactly just an idiot. He knows what he's doing. Like he has people that help him with his finances. He has a bit of understanding with business himself.
Tell you what,
So like,
I feel bad. I feel bad for anyone that has to deal with Mr. Beast's finances. Like that is a hard job.
oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure
So
he
you
probably has a
spent-
team. He doesn't just have one person.
Oh yeah.
He has a team of people to help
He's
him
got
deal
to.
with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he spent 1 million this hour, 10 million this hour. Won't even be day. It'll be by hour.
Yeah, in a day he spends like I'm pretty sure there was a
Fair
clip
Stephen.
there was a clip from another podcast, that had like an IRS agent come in and like speak to him.
Yes,
It-
I've
it-
seen that.
Yeah, and like it's scary because it was never actually revealed if the IRS agent was actually an IRS agent or if they were just like an actor.
I genuinely believe it was a real one.
But
from
he like
the
tried to
way-
bribe the guy.
Oh yeah, but I mean, with that amount of money, wouldn't you? I mean, the fact that he turned around and said, "I've paid my taxes. You don't need to be here." I was like, bro, new side of Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's like I don't really
Ain't
think he
taking
should be
nothing
here.
from no one.
Yeah, he knew
I mean,
it was trouble.
If you've got 100 mil subs, you don't need to take shit from anyone.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's like you can't you can't really be
You
expected
could
to.
buy their you could buy their whole street, never mind their house.
Who is your friend, Steve Ross says. I'm getting they're talking about me.
I don't know, mate.
I am that programmer. You can find me over at twitch.tv/thatprogrammertv.
Go check him out.
oh.
It's currently live.
Shout outs. Didn't know that was a thing. I don't like
Wait.
how it looks. It's a bit weird.
I do because at the top it gives you a little follow option, like straight from your
Oh,
personal channel.
I think it looks a bit weird to me because I'm the one who's being shouted out.
Diesel D. Hold up, bro. You're alive? I haven't seen you in a long time, brother. How you doing? Sheesh.
Oh, they've been
Oh my-
following me since August 2020. Oh, they did. Wait, is that? Wait, am I a mod here? No, I'm not a mod here, right?
No.
Okay, then those stats must be to my stream.
Got medic. Oh no.
Oh.
problem? If it's like personal, don't
Yeah.
don't bother saying. But yeah. How you doing now? Are you better?
Well, while we wait for a reply, I guess I'll. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
not great.
And that's the exact reason why I'm raising money for Help for Heroes to
That's
help
it.
people in the UK at least. It's like if there should be a worldwide one, in my opinion.
It's just where charity outreach they can only do so much.
Yeah, but we all came together. Life would be a lot simpler.
It would, yeah. Just getting to the revising. Fair enough. You relax. Have a good time. Hey, Stephen Ross 777. Thank you so much for the
I was like,
follow.
I got followed.
Oh,
I looked at it. I was like, bro.
oh wait. Let me move that. Let me move that real quick. Oh wait, I can't move it. You've got my whole stream inside your window.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
I could change it. Like it would look better.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I've had to like bring you down into a small box. Why can't you crop yourself into it?
Effort.
Wow, you're never gonna do anything. Maybe coming
No, I
back
don't.
soon. Maybe. Fair enough. Honestly, we love to have you. Okay, let's move on to the list of the list of topics that we definitely have.
I love that.
Th-
Yeah,
this
we've got so many topics. Stay tuned to find out more.
this is truly an unstructured podcast.
As
Yeah,
always.
it's best.
Oh my god, I'm so pixelated in that.
And that's why I didn't want to do it, but that's fine.
It's fine. We'll do what we have to do.
It'll do.
Oh, I forgot to change over to my. Hold on. I can fix this.
Oh, God.
There we go. Now we got white in the room. That should make it less pixelated. Once it
Yeah,
changes.
about that.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Meh. Yeah, suppose.
Hey, shush. I've only got a 4K 30 FPS camera. But yeah. What do you think? I'm trying to think of another topic. When it's like 3 a.m. and you're so tired, your brain's hot wired. but it's only like one. It's only like 1:50 a.m. I'm
I've been
hardly
hit with
tired.
a hydrate and I have nothing to drink. Fill up the water. Let you chat. What's to fill it up? I can still hear though.
Okay, yeah.
If we just buy a massive like bundle like package to his YouTube.
I literally joked about this earlier. I was like, I'm just gonna buy some likes.
I'll buy some likes, I'll buy some subs, like get into 10k on just fake subs and just bomb his channel. Like just nuke his channel completely.
I mean that you'll get some. You'll get a bit of.
Stuff.
You'll get a bit of temporary
Thanks
like.
for the hydrate, brother.
You get a bit of temporary what they call it. You know. I love how I'm the one in the bigger screen. I get the bigger window.
Yeah, I'm nice like that.
Well, I give us both equal windows on my stream.
I normally have the better camera, that's why.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know how to fix it. Honestly, I wish I knew. I don't know why I don't know why my camera's so weird. I'm sure there's a reason. If I turn it to 30 FPS, video format.
So in an hour's time, we're playing Geo. God.
Only an hour's time.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean my teeth and get into bed and just lay there with like on.
You're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay in bed and be on stream in bed.
Bears. You do.
Are you? You're not taking a nap, are you?
I was going to, but no, I'm not now.
I'm not sure if that's any better. I adjusted a few settings. Don't think it is.
But what I am gonna do is about 6, 7 a.m. Before we jump into Rocket League, I will nip into McDonald's for a breakfast.
What's before the 6 or 7 a.m.? What's like the?
It is literally GeoGuessr from like 3 o'clock onwards.
So, yeah,
It could turn out a bit later at this rate because they're still play up.
Might sew a nap while you go and get a Mac as well.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I had like a 40-minute nap before I came onto stream.
Yeah, so the issue for me is
Feels so much better.
So I've been up from 7 a.m. yesterday. So this is more like a 36 hour challenge for me.
That's why I had a nap. Honestly, without that nap, I'd already be crashing.
Yep, I'm already crashing. I've been crashing from literally like 3 o'clock.
Yep, sounds about right.
But then I couldn't really do anything about that, so I'd work.
Yeah, I know the hard life.
But I still get paid more than you.
Shush, I know you do.
I'm running a blank. I have no idea what to talk about.
Yeah, I know. Like last time we had so much because of Twitter. I mean, I'm currently still at 20 likes and 1,000 free subs, so we're doing well. I'm happy. I am very, very happy.
Let me think. Okay, we always spoke about handles.
Yeah, I do like the handles.
Yeah, all about the benefits and negatives. Let me think.
Could always talk about how bad the guest star is.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about the guest star. But like, I don't think it's getting any better. Like, we've tried it out a few times. Yeah, Twitch guest star is simply just not working as intended. Maybe it's a region thing. Maybe it's a channel size thing. Maybe it's just maybe it's just like developer issues. Who knows?
I think it's the latter. Because it normally is.
All I know is it generally just doesn't work for me and always just closes out after a few seconds.
I'm gonna say, yeah. I was tempted to try it like on here, but I didn't want to just waste time.
Yeah, it's just because
'Cause
it's like
I don't
proven
have
that it
faith
won't
in
work.
I don't have faith in Twitch anymore. Like,
No,
genuinely,
they're just
it's not looking
trying.
good.
And the thing is, though, my issue is if I start streaming on, YouTube, for example, I don't get much benefit, right? Like if I start streaming on my main YouTube channel, maybe the videos would get more watch time, but what I find is like a lot of my subs would be like, "What the hell is this?" And
Yeah,
probably like either unsubscribe or if they don't unsubscribe, it's going to be something like
I'm gonna say with
it's gonna
that.
just ruin my channel. So if I made a new channel or used my another channel I already have and start streaming on there, then it's gonna be like take a long time to build up subs. Like
Yeah,
I've
it
already
will.
got a bit of a following
But
on Twitch.
I think in the long run, you'd benefit a lot because I've said this a few times now. I think in about 5 years' time, Twitch will be in the dust.
Oh yeah, probably. Probably. I mean,
It will be the next Vine.
Elon says Vine's coming back though.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
So maybe Twitch will make a
Twitch will come
comeback
back.
eventually.
I'll believe it when it happens because right now they're not making a steady decline.
I think there's been Vine alternatives though, right? I think there's
TikTok.
like I'm pretty sure people have made like unofficial Vines. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
I have heard about these. I've not seen them.
Yeah. Yeah. Came across one once. God, why am I so bad at this? I like. It's not. Do you know how I told you about how I made that little mini series with a friend of mine and we did it like over like a single night because we were so tired and we just made like nonsense.
Yeah.
I feel like the first podcast was literally just that. We were both very tired, and it just. Maybe we should have started 3 a.m. like you had planned.
That's why I suggested it because I know I would have been starting to get a little tired from then.
Yeah, I'm trying to. God,
I'm
I should.
starting to get a little tired now, and it's making me think about what you were saying with the YouTube and live streaming. I
Mhm.
think the way to make it work would be doing it like once a week, a live stream, and then carrying on
Yeah.
with your normal content videos,
See,
and then slowly integrating into it.
See, the thing is, I did have some really cool ideas, but the issue is they're all Minecraft related, and a large amount of my YouTube subscribers came from a Roblox trolling creator, so they're not really gonna appreciate the Minecraft content. So my plan was, it's funny because I had one specific plan, which I'm pretty sure would probably not really go very well anyway. But basically, I do plugins. I know how to do Minecraft plugin development.
Yeah.
So I had this idea where I basically make a plugin where people get a grace period of about 5 minutes and they're within a wall border. They have to. Oh, I probably shouldn't even say this. Someone's gonna steal it.
If
but
we see it, we're copywriting you. We've got a stream to prove it.
so I don't think copyright works that way, but sure. So so yeah,
Believe.
so basically what would happen is after 5 minutes of grace period where the people have to collect resources and things, lava will start. Well, there'll be like a 5 second countdown, and lava will spawn above their head. And if they stop moving at any point, the lava will kill them. And then every like 10 or 20 minutes, the lava will stop for a little longer. And obviously, the more lava that spawns, the more the map will be covered in lava, so less space will be available. So but I haven't figured out what the end goal will be because eventually, obviously, people. I mean, I suppose it'll just be the last man standing at some point.
I was going to say, it sounds sort of like the Hunger Games in a way.
Hunger Games, but with lava above your head the whole time.
Yeah. It's a nice twist on it. I do like that idea.
But I already have it
Well,
planned out in my head and how I'm gonna code it. So like it's.
I'm gonna say the only thing I can see being an issue with that for people will be the actual stuff like when you're mining, stuff like that.
Mhm.
obviously you stand still mining.
See, that's the thing though. People would have to do stuff during the what they call it process. The do stuff during the like transition time when there's no lava spawned. So like I guess I would have to make it so the lava spawns less time than the buffer periods, because people have to do stuff, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
us, you know what I'll do? I'll have to make it so the lava turns on and off randomly. That way, people have to plan around and make sure they're ready to make sure they're ready to basically like put signs down or something or whatever to stop the lava from touching it, like actually hitting their head.
That's a great idea.
And then obviously when the timer runs out, it's going to basically be a fight to the death. But there's going to be so much lava around. Obviously, people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off water buckets and water, so people can't use the water to get rid of. Because, like, well, if people just have water, they'll just place up some cobblestone, place a water bucket, and just get rid of all the existing lava. Like,
obsidian.
So I gotta ban water. But yeah, it'll. I think it'll be pretty good. It's just the Also, oh wait, no, I was gonna say I think I fixed my camera issue because I noticed it looks really good on my Discord on my Streamlabs, but I think that's just. But I think the issue with the one on your stream is simply because how my stream you're taking a stream and then you're cutting it down and zooming in and it just looks really pixelated. Can't really do much about that sadly. For sumo we might need to. Okay, that's not related to me.
Yeah. I've sent the light goal.
Trying to think. What was I going? But yeah, so this idea, I would stream it most likely, get a bunch of people involved, and then turn it into a video, whatever. But like, normally what I would have done in this situation is streamed it on Twitch. Then once I streamed it, make it into a video, and post it on YouTube. But like, if I streamed like once a month and did this event as part of like a bigger stream, not just that being the big thing, then I could cut it down. But I do not think like it's. I got told I was like, they said, oh, just upload it anyway and try to transition your content. Do a bit of Roblox, do a bit of Minecraft, and try to transition over to Minecraft, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But then I thought to myself, I was like, yeah, that will technically work. I'll keep some of my subs, and then some people will go away. But I'll build up a new sub base. But I'm worried that over 200 of my subs are Roblox like fanboys, and I have a pretty big feeling that once I start doing like over content consistently, they aren't gonna find interest. Even if I publish the odd like Roblox video, they probably won't find that interesting enough to stay subscribed. They'll probably just like visit the video whenever the person that I work does collab with like link my video. So like I'll have a video that goes up and does well, but all my other videos that actually that I'm actually interested in making will just like die and ruin themselves. And sadly, that's just the way that I've kind of just pushed myself into a corner. So I don't enjoy making Roblox content. I make it because it's what works on my channel.
Yeah, I get that completely. Honestly, if I was you, I wouldn't. I'd start cutting down on the Roblox and integrate more other things. Because if you carry on with the Roblox, you're just going to get more Roblox following, and you're not going to enjoy making your videos. And if you don't enjoy them, then you're not going to want to make them as good as they could be.
That's the thing that I'm also not sure if YouTube's even what I'm going to, like, I'm not even sure if content creation is what I'm going to do, like, all the time. Like, I don't think with the current way that I'm looking at things, even if I get monetized, the money I'll be making will be very little, and it's unlikely that I'll be able to stay consistent enough. So it's like, I'm wondering if in the end I'm probably going to end up having to just get a job in some sector, either networking, IT, something like that, because that's mainly what I'm interested in. And then doing the YouTube or Twitch stuff on the side. But you know, it's if I end up doing it at all, I might end up just doing more IT stuff on the side.
Just a little side note. I'm trying to be bought out right now.
Oh yeah. Make you $400 for getting you
I'm
to work.
trying. I'm being asked. Bruh, nah. 75's fine. You're already on like 20. Not happening. Because there's many others that are yet to come into the stream tomorrow, and they have followings of their own that are going to be bringing in likes. So 75 is possible. You're lucky I changed it to 75 because the amount of people that have said they're bringing their groups in already is insane. So no, do one. Tell Sumo to do one.
Oh, I was so confused for a second there. I was so confused, like what Sumo meant in all of this. Sumo's a person. They're talking on behalf of somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheeky man. What do you mean it's not? Nah. You can hold that L. We don't take L's. Do we not, London? Okay, okay. We'll see. We'll see. End at 24 hours. We'll see what we're on. Anyway, back to podcast. If I get more donation like offers.
Sumo's trying to find someone famous to tweet to. Get you tweeted out.
I love it. I love it.
Ryan Reynolds. He said to do one Sumo, and then when he said, "Well, let's find someone famous," until he went Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is not gonna retweet
Oh my
my
God.
stream.
This is so
Nah.
not fair. So a friend of mine who I've known for quite a long time, but we don't really been talking, but I knew them when they had like 10, 20 subs on their channel, and recently, 4 days ago, they uploaded a video called "Becoming the first true #1 pumpkin farm in Hypixel Cyborg," and they jumped to like 3.18k subs. Their video got 78k views. Their video got yeeted into the algorithm. Like
Wow. That's good.
yeah.
See? It's not hard.
You just need to make that video that like hits the algorithm really well. Oh my God, it's got 4.7k likes.
See? Think about how many people you know in real life
I'm opening the social blade real quick.
and how many people you know through streaming. I guarantee that's at least 75. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God,
You don't need alt accounts.
they weren't kidding. In the last 4 days, they were at 934 subs, and since they uploaded the video, first day 1.3k, first day 336 subs, next day 1.04k, next day 450, next day 60. So the trend's dying down, but oh my God, he went from like less than 1k subs to 2.92k.
Hold on.
I need to
That's amazing.
I need to figure out how he did that.
Landon, you tell Sumo if I see a bunch of alt accounts start subscribing and liking the video, the number's just gonna go up.
Ooh.
I'm not having this. You're not beating me with alt accounts because that just ruins the channel. Now I've got a bunch of viewers that will never turn back.
This is true.
So it's got to be legit. You're lucky I've let the alt accounts that have already come through. Just saying.
Let me just go ahead and just give myself a little bit of self promotion here because I can't. Let me get. Where's the text box? I can't find the text box. I'm blind. Is it street? Yeah, like text, like just text, like on. Oh, that text GDI logo. Twitch.
Once you do that, I'm gonna see.
There we go.
Whilst you do that, I wanna just drop a litmus. Oh, LS has done it for me. This is why I like LS.
But yeah, it's I'm trying to think of other topics. Why am I so? We were really balling the other day.
Hold on. So, yeah, like going back to podcast life. With
Alright.
YouTube, as you've just said, like one video can blow up your channel,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
and that's the issue with Twitch. There's no discoverability, in my opinion.
I mean,
Like,
YouTube's
you've
still
gotta
very much the.
grind hard
Yeah.
to get discovered.
Wolf, just to let you know, Sumo is on your side with the whole no, not alt accounts. He'd rather do it organically. You just said.
I love that, and that's
Yeah.
why Sumo, because Sumo is a streamer and a YouTuber, so he does understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not sure on the backstory of this, but right now on Twitter, 2 phrases are trending. What happened, and what did you do?
Shut up.
Yeah.
No way.
When I could what happened, the stuff I can find is a lot to do with Drake.
So when I
Um,
start typing what happened, the first hashtag that comes up for me is what happened in Thailand. What happens in Thailand?
Yeah, no,
So is that different for everyone?
no,
It
it's
shouldn't
just
be.
what happened just means it's going to show up any result related to people saying that phrase. But if you click top, you can usually see like whatever the most like trending things are with that. Although, what did you do isn't giving me much information. It looks like what is it related to? Oh my god, that's a very You know, I'm gonna stop going through here. There are some things that should not be on Twitter in that list.
Yeah, number one trending for me is Drake.
Oh, Are You Okay is also trending.
Chips is number 4 in trending on Twitter. I like that. Chips.
Okay, I
Creation
think
continent has now been taken.
looks like Are You Okay is has been infected with Korean Twitter. Yeah, bro, what is also trending? Okay, there's definitely a lot of definitely a lot of phrases that are trending right now.
Love that. They're getting upset. They're getting upset. So they've decided we're doing poker. Fair
Oh
one.
yeah.
Fake. Yeah, obviously. Because gambling in Twitch is not allowed. But yeah, I do get that. I've seen the poker nights a few times. I don't normally comment because I'd absolutely smoke half of your lobby. Some of the plays I've seen is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, I love poker. I've played for many years. So who knows? I might even jump in one time. Not tonight, like, but maybe.
yeah, I'm not sure why all these things are trending. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like Twitter's just on a, it's just having like a hard time right now. Oh, here we go. Actually, going to the normal UK trending. Drake is number 1 trending. Chips is number 4 trending.
I do like trending chips.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, Twitter trending is not giving me the information I need. I was hoping to find something to talk about through Twitter trending, but it's not giving much info, to be honest. Um, What about um?
I'm gonna say, I mean, if we didn't like go away from Twitch and YouTube, I could probably talk about that for the next 40 minutes.
Anyone can talk about Twitch and YouTube for the next 40 minutes, but I don't know if I have much to add.
The amount of like background work I do when it comes to learning like what works and what doesn't, it's too long. Too long.
I'm getting tired, aren't I?
Streamlabs, naughty, wrong dono link. We want the Help for Heroes one, not my personal one. I don't need new equipment. I'm going away for 6 months. I do need some new equipment because the stuff I'm planning to buy to make the stream even better. Secrets, not telling.
Wait,
Not
what
one.
are you not telling?
The secret things I'm planning on buying.
Oh yes, secret
Like
things.
one of them is definitely that thing you showed me the other night. That is one of the best things I've ever seen. Do you remember what you were on about?
Who are you talking to? Which one of us?
Programmer.
Oh.
Oh, I know which one. I know what it is. You put it in my DMs, I think, didn't you?
No.
Loki cannot remember. I don't think I'm in the productive tired I usually am.
Really, I couldn't tell.
It's not in my.
all
It's not in my DMs. It's in the group chat that we had. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one? I'm in many.
One last night.
One of
With
the
that
what?
programmer, Rennie, you.
Oh, yeah, that
yeah,
group.
that is one thing I was gonna buy as well because that'll be great for editing. But something that will be even better is one that you actually DM'd me, programmer.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm excited to use that.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very, very good, very
So,
good thing. I would recommend buying.
just so you know, that what I'm planning on buying is like it's basically a website where it will take the whole point of having an editor away.
Oh,
It is
yeah,
that
no,
good.
I was in the call. I was in the call last night. Like
Yeah.
whenever you sent it to me.
Like it is that good. I will be able to do all the edits myself and upload weekly.
Because this tool basically does all of the worst annoying stuff of editing for you.
Yeah. So like this 24-hour stream, it would cut it down to about what?
I mean
I'd say half at least.
yeah, because we're not doing a lot of talking.
I was gonna say I did a lot of talking on Warzone because I was full on like trying to think about how I would play if I had sound and
Wait,
how
so how
other people would play.
I
how
think
does it work out? How does it work out? What bits
So
cut out?
anything so
it has a
when it's got the audio and the visual, any parts that are like below a certain decibel, it cuts out.
and then it gives you the option to reselect those things and say, hey, I want to keep this in. It also has like a bunch of other settings to allow you to adjust how it behaves. It cuts everything into like every hour, so every hour it's a chunk, so then you can like work on each hour, and then like it's really good. It's really decent. Honestly, I used to use it, but I didn't really have the content to actually use it with.
Whereas for me at least,
Mm-hmm.
Speedy knows how many ideas I've got planned, and when I come back, they're all getting done at least once. Because some of them I can redo. And with that, I can literally do it in a matter of like an hour per video. Whereas it'd take me a good 3-4 hours just skimming through the video to see which parts are the best. And if something's boring, I'd have to take it out and all that jazz. You know, as an editor yourself, it's
Yeah.
very time consuming.
Trust me, I've literally given a video to another editor and paid like 30 odd quid just to have it edited, just so I don't have to.
Exactly. Like, that's why I was actually, like, I had the application for an editor. But now you've shown me that, I don't even need an editor. It's doing it for me.
I'm
Like,
sorry to all the
it's probably-
editors that were possibly going to
Yeah.
apply.
For those that were going to apply, I'm sorry, applications are never opening again. I will do the job. Because I'll take that part, like, that it condenses down, and then make it better by Premiere Pro, which I'll add on to my Stream Deck with that other purchase that I'll make.
Oh, very nice. Very. I think it would definitely take a lot of. I think it's gonna definitely take quite a bit of training to get used to using that over purchase though, with the Stream Deck.
But that's fine for me because gives me something to do in like downtime when I'm bored and don't know what to do with life. Which there is moments.
Absolutely. I wish my boredom related to productivity. Instead, it just results in me going downstairs and going, I wonder if there's any biscuits I can eat.
I'm gonna say, for me at least, I wouldn't because of the way my brain functions these days. Like, the amount of things that I just think about and like what will work, what will not work.
It's so
Like my
mental.
mind is set on Twitch and YouTube right now because they're my two biggest followings, and I want to grow them, and I know how to grow them. Is having the time to grow them.
Oh,
which is my issue right now.
So your issue is time. My issue is inspiration. I have all the time in the world. I just don't have the inspiration to do it.
I'm gonna say with my job, I don't get much time. Like,
see, I suppose that's the thing, innit? If you don't have a lot of time, you have a lot more. You all the time that you don't have time, you have a lot more thoughts. You can think about the things you want to do, and then when you do have a little bit of time, you kind of jam all those things into like the time you have. Rather, But for me, I have too much time, which really just results in
even then,
like
my brain.
productivity.
I don't know why, but I think it's because I've got in that mindset of like what can work, what cannot, and all that jazz. And I will literally go to bed and still think about stuff.
Oh, trust me, that happens to me
when
too.
I should be sleeping.
No,
that's why I probably get around 4 hours a day sleeping, and then I go to work and people are like, "Why are you so tired?" I was like, "You don't want to know."
Because if I had to go into it, you probably won't understand.
Yeah. No, it's not even that they won't just understand. They'll get bored because they don't have the passion like I do. Which is why I like the Twitch community and the YouTube community, because it's other people that also share the same interests and passions.
Absolutely. I mean, I do love content creation. When I'm recording or, if I'm streaming with my community, I do get a certain level of the reward sector of your brain, going, yes, I like this, I'm having fun. But if I ever have to turn it into a video, or I have to, it's going to take, editing it takes a long time. Plus, I mean, don't get me wrong, the time bomb might help. I have to pay for it again. Oh, I just said it again. Ooh.
That's for special people.
You heard nothing. Okay.
We'll just cut that out.
just cut it out live like this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I should have done. Yeah, I should have it
every time you're about to say that word. Just do that and say it.
So yeah, as I was saying, great tool. And I would it's definitely gonna save me a lot of time. But like it's actually getting down to doing it, and I feel if to pay for a plan, and like unless I can actually like, unless I can actually like know that I'm gonna record videos and actually get them done,
Yeah.
then it's like it's a waste of money if I don't actually have a use for it.
Like I said, for me, like I do plan on leaving my current job, like in the future soon.
See if you can make enough money off.
Because so what my plan is when I come back, I'm gonna take a month or two off. I'm gonna say like go see my family and all that, see my close friends like Ace Blue and all that. But then I'm gonna solely focus every day on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok.
I'll say this as well. You can definitely. I've seen some videos where people try on like a new account. They try to like basically go from 0 to 100, like
Yeah.
0 to 100K like really quickly on some platforms. And don't get me wrong, with the experience they have, they can do quite well. But
Yeah.
what they find is that even if you put so much effort into it, it all comes down to how lucky are you in the algorithm.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's finding that one video that's going to work for your channel to blow you up.
See,
and
that's
then once you've got that, that is your foothold into the gateway.
until the algorithm changes again, and then you and then you have to figure it out.
There is that, but once you start growing, like it won't stop. It might slow down, obviously, but it won't stop. And that's the beauty of YouTube. Like I think they've nailed the algorithm.
So they're planning to merge the shorts and video game, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to improve or ruin the recognition of shorts. Like if people who are using shorts for like quick sub gains and like
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because obviously shorts are getting their own revenue scheme right now. Well, it's coming in the near future at least.
something that I think YouTube should do. I think they should they should make it so you have to apply it to YouTube directly to gain access to external links in your about section. Because like unless it's a trusted URL like Twitter or Facebook, but like even then you can be taking advantage. Because how many times have you gone to a comment section? It's like, don't click on my name. And then you go to the channel. It's like, it's like, don't click on my about section. And you go to about section. It's like, don't click on this link. And you click on it, and it just takes you to a website that's like, please enter your Google details up, enter your Roblox details to gain access, or free Netflix, or
exactly. I never deal with those sort of comments. I just think I'll press dislike and move on.
You just know that dislike does nothing anymore.
I know it doesn't, but I still do it.
I'm pretty sure that YouTube isn't even.
Find it fun.
I mean, dislikes obviously still appear to the creator, but dislikes on comments, I don't think do much.
They still have them, but they don't really do much now.
I say when you like a comment, you can see the likes, but like dislikes on comments have never shown a number.
So for like lower sort of like YouTubers, I think for them it's a lot easier because they can just go through all the comments. They can just delete the ones that are doing stuff like that. But for like the bigger channel, you'd need a moderation team, or you'd have to set up one. You could even have a bot set up.
Yeah, that uses your token to go through and scan for.
Yeah, for like certain like links and stuff like that.
And then basically just hold them for review if they think and then the moderation team can go through and figure out what needs to be put back.
Would be a big thing, and that'd make a lot of money actually.
Like a YouTube moderation.
Sell that to big YouTubers, that'd actually go well. They would enjoy it. So it means a lot of their comments are a load of bullshit.
Except it probably wouldn't. I'm pretty sure that it won't be long until until YouTube fully integrate this new handle system. At which point,
Yeah.
YouTube comments like that will probably just cease to exist.
I hope so, because if not, like, it's a bit upset.
Yeah,
But it also means there's a gap in the market for that bot still. So pros and cons. I mean, if you want to start working on it,
I know some
you are
people.
that programmer.
There is already a program on GitHub created by Theojo that like scans your channel's comments to find comments that are like that, and and then it allows you to either mark them as a helpful review or delete them. So the already system kind of already exists like that. If you wanted to, you could literally just set up a script to automatically run it every hour or something, and then you just hire the moderation team. So it's not like,
that's pretty good.
but like I suppose if you wanted to optimize it a bit more, you could offer it as a service, and provide the moderation team to them. But then it's like they may have like security concerns about giving a bunch of YouTube accounts access to like delete comments and stuff.
Yeah, there is that.
So yeah, it's a bit of a
it'd be a big thinker.
Plus, I'm pretty sure YouTube would be pretty against it.
Yeah, I suppose, but then again, I don't know because
they're already not
like the idea.
They're already not pretty happy about the fact that someone had to make software to remove bad comments because they couldn't be bothered to integrate those features into their own auto mod.
Yeah, I suppose there is that.
Plus, the process of using this software requires you to like go to Google API and start generating a key and stuff. So it's not as simple as just entering a username and password.
It's not that simple.
Plus, you're limited to like 100 requests a day, I think.
Yeah.
So it's can be limited too. It's like I said, it's not perfect, but it works quite well, and I'm pretty sure once this new feature becomes into play, they'll find new ways to bypass. But it'll be something like their username will be like, don't look at my profile picture or something, and then they'll don't look at my profile picture 1, 2. I'll just keep adding incrementing numbers, but it won't be as they'll be up arrows or emojis to
Yeah, there is that.
And it'll also make it harder for them to create accounts. Also, I know something we could talk about. Elon Musk, I don't know if I said this yesterday. Not yesterday, the last stream. Elon Musk plans to purge inactive accounts on Twitter.
Oh God.
An account that does not exist, that has not posted or been logged into in 1 year will receive a 30-day warning. At which point the username the account will either be deactivated or the username will be changed to something else. So then the handle.
I am a bot 1. I am a bot 2.
So the handle can then be taken by someone else.
I like that. That'd be great actually, because obviously I told you about Scal, how we can't get the official one we wanted.
So the only
if they implement that, we'll get the tag that we want
within like a year. Yeah,
that's fine, because in a year's time, hopefully, we've got a lot more stuff integrated in.
The only downside, obviously, of something. I mean, the thing is, he hasn't really. It was kind of like one of those things where like there's been no official announcement I'm aware of. It was more like someone suggested it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm down." Basically, like he was like, "Absolutely." So he agreed with it. So he's either working on it or he was just saying that to I don't know, but the thing is, the system probably will exist eventually. I mean, YouTube with their new handles, I'm wondering if they'll have a similar policy, either like a name squatting policy, or if not a name squatting policy, a like some sort of system that deletes or unassigns handles if they are not used in like a set amount of time, like Twitter would do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do appreciate when platforms allow usernames to be repossessed if the account hasn't been
Yeah,
active for a
exactly.
while,
It should be done.
because I said there's people who come into the platform like sometimes only a year later, and they're like, "Oh, my username's taken," so to start adding extra characters, and then
Yeah.
like they find out that the account's not even active, and they're like, what can I do? So then they ended up like asking if they can repossess the username, and chances are, Twitter or YouTube, whatever. They're like, nah, sorry, we can't really do that. So it's like the thing is, I wanted that programmer on Twitch because the account's inactive that has it, but when I contacted Twitch, they were like, unless you want a trademark, we can't do anything.
Wow.
They used to have a name squatting policy, but you could just contact them and they'd remove it. They'd let you have it.
Yeah.
But they removed it, and now it's the trademark option.
See, that's the thing, because if you were like number one, well, not even number one, if you were like top 1,000 streamers, they'd do it.
I don't doubt it.
They will, because I'm pretty sure there was a streamer that had the same issue, but because they blew up so much, they took the account off the other person and then gave it him.
Yeah.
So it is more of a case on Twitch where they say, "Oh, you make this much for us.
Yeah.
You can have it."
Yeah, because then people could just search what they know you by, not by what this extra characters like TV or
Yeah, exactly.
like live, for example.
Don't at me like that. I really, honestly, when I made the channel name, I actually just wanted King Wolf, and it was taken. I was
Yeah.
fuming because my friend who used to be called KingWolfLive keeps saying that I stole his name and just changed it to my favorite animal. I was like, no, I just couldn't have it as King Wolf. Like, bruh, stop.
And you could have gone for TV, I suppose, but
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, I used to be on Twitch. It was that programmer CL because CL stood for my hosting company used to be named. I made this mistake of affiliating all my like personal stuff with the name of my like hosting company because I like had a personal attachment, which was probably why it died. Um, but yeah, I decided eventually that CL didn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
So I ended up changing it, but I was worried that I was gonna lose people.
There is
But
that risk, but sometimes you just gotta take it.
but I
The
eventually
true followers will stay.
but I eventually did rebrand to that programmer TV, and that was it. It was that programmer Twitch for a while. I changed it to that programmer Twitch, and then after a while, I was like, you know what, screw it. TV's available. May as well take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shot my username down because I always had issues where every single streamer that I would follow, my username would go off the edge. I would get cut off because it was like near the maximum amount of characters.
Yep.
Yeah. So when I changed to TV, it actually didn't do that anymore, and I was. And now I literally
just realized.
Yeah.
You have your name on your camera.
I did, yes.
Who was it earlier that asked like what your name is on Twitch? Like,
Yeah, I added that like after they said that.
ah, right. I was gonna say, I was like, Has that been there the whole time?
No, I added it like.
Yeah, that's smart. I probably should have done that, but nah.
I was wondering if it has like
Click
a
in the edit.
opacity. There we go.
Oh. Oh, I can see it changing.
There we go.
Nice.
It's visible enough now, but it's not as. Oh, it's not out there. It's out there. Yeah. What else? I'm sure if I ran this through, then it probably would be like so much like time saved.
Yeah.
Because then it's not like I'm like spending so much time going like this. What can we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because I'm struggling. Let's get one more topic because it's almost time for a bit of geo.
This is true. This is true.
One more topic. If anyone in chat's got anything they
yeah.
want us to discuss about, feel free. I mean, it could be anything. It could be something stupid like
Like
favorite breads you like.
favorite breads. I think it's a bit white. White bread.
See, I'm a 50-50 man.
I have
I'm
a
not gonna lie.
white or brown bread personally. I don't really mind.
So I like 50-50 normally because it is better for you. But on occasion, I do treat myself to some nice white bread.
Yeah, so when we went down to earlier, like when family was over, yeah, when we went down there, they we had like a little cafe and they did like bacon on white bread,
Ooh.
and it was I say it was pretty good, but I'm gonna not lie, they really didn't do much work. It was like they got bread and they went put some bacon in there and then just put the top on, no butter, no like no grilling or anything. It was actually just here's some bread, let's put some bacon in it.
No. If I'm making like a sausage sandwich or a bacon sandwich, anything like that, I've got to toast the bread.
Yeah, like there was no crispiness to it. It was literally just plain white bread.
Gotta be crispy.
With like a few pieces of bacon in there. Like, I've sat there and I obviously with all things like that. What happens? Can you guess what happened?
Got soggy.
Oh no, I ate all the bacon before the bread was able to. Before I was able to eat the bread because like the bacon was like coming out so easily because there was no grip to it because there's no, because the bread was just so soft.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I would have complained, but I'm non-confrontational.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say I used to be that sort of person, but lately I don't know what it is. I feel like it might just be getting more comfortable talking to other people, like now on stream and stuff. But I get a little more confidence. Like every time I'm doing a stream, I feel more confident by the end of it. I don't know why. It's like if we went back to my first stream, I barely spoke. Like I probably spoke out of like the 2-3 hours I did on stream. I probably spoke for about, if you cut it down, for about 20 minutes, which is mental. Like disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I say when you record videos, you gotta really keep the audience interested, which we have definitely not been doing.
What do you mean? People love it.
I am yet to see someone in the chat saying they're loving this podcast segment. Prove me wrong. But yeah. Let me think. No, my brain empty.
Anyway.
I am loving this podcast. Why did you really just go into my chat and
Now
say
what?
I'm loving this podcast? Well, technically, by my rules, you win.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Never specified who.
I did not specify who.
I win. All good.
Oh, I know what we could talk about. What's
Go
your
on.
opinion on? I'm not going to specifically target Netflix here, but what's your opinion on shows being produced and then ended, like either like I'm gonna say start off by saying ended off on a cliffhanger with, and then they end up like not producing any further episodes?
So, for me, I don't actually have that pain much, but for certain stuff that I have watched that have ended on a cliffhanger because they're being like cancelled and stuff, I'm like aching inside to know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
would come next. Like, that is a big issue for me. I hate cliffhangers for an
Now,
ending.
obviously, I don't know how much you know this, but Netflix is notorious for this. They
Yes.
they'll make a show with a production studio, and that production studio will go, all right, we've been given rights to 2 seasons, so they'll produce 2 seasons, and then they'll Netflix will say, oh, we might give you a third season. So what they'll do is they'll then end off season 2 on a cliffhanger, and then they'll wait for the ratings before Netflix decide on season 3 or season 2, for example. And then Netflix is like, oh, the ratings didn't do too well on season 2, we're not going to renew you. And then that cliffhanger just sits there, and everyone's like,
Because
what's next?
like,
You know, like, because they just don't decide to renew it, which means that
that's my one issue with stuff like Netflix and that when they do their own series, because they'll do them and then leave them on cliffhangers because they don't make enough money for Netflix and other platforms,
Mhm.
and it shouldn't be about that.
Yeah, but it's to say they don't care about making, they don't care about making something that's actually entertaining. They just care about if it brings them in enough money.
Like, you shouldn't base it off the money, in my opinion.
But I say that's Netflix is a business, and they have contracts to uphold. They have,
Yeah,
but
I do
it's
get that,
but it
think of the
sucks.
little people.
Yeah, no, it absolutely sucks. I mean, especially it's bad enough that like they like lay off cliffhangers, but then like because of their contracts and their and legal reasons, they all the content they have on the platform can't even be shown to everybody because of geo
Yeah,
blocks. And it's like it's one of the main selling points of VPNs these days. Oh, use this VPN and you can see
yeah,
shows in other locations, and it's like I understand the
that,
laws and everything, but it feels like it's like you're kicking the fish. It's like, oh yeah, you pay
yeah.
for this service, but you're only gonna be able to see like 40% of the content because we're not allowed to show all these US shows in the UK.
That does my head in so much. When they made VPNs, I was one of the first to buy them. I was like, I want to watch Family Guy on Netflix.
Is Family Guy on Netflix?
Yeah, it was on Netflix in America when they first brought it out.
Oh,
I saw a little tweet about it back then, and I was like, "Yep, I'm watching."
I had no
Because
idea. I know that
because
Netflix bought like quite a few seasons of Doctor Who.
yes, they've actually took Doctor Who off now,
Oh
and I'm
no.
so upset. But I've got BBC iPlayer, so I'm fine.
Yeah,
Everyone else in the world, I feel sorry for. The poor
yeah.
souls can't watch.
Yeah, it really sucks. As I said, one thing that's the thing that Netflix do though. They don't pay for a license that never expires. They pay for a license that has like maybe a 5 year, maybe 2 year license, and then they'll
Yeah,
give out that content to everybody. But then like once it ends, all they say to us is this content is leaving Netflix. Be
I'm
prepared.
gonna say, it's like with Doctor Who as well. Like, obviously, that is very big money. Like, they're throwing away there, in my opinion. Like, it's been going on for so long for one reason only. It's fucking amazing. Like, I have not missed a single episode of Doctor Who,
No.
even the new Doctor.
Yeah.
Like, she was alright. Like, a lot of
I
people
say.
give her hate.
I,
But
I, I think it was heavily the producer's fault for a lot of
oh
the
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So wait,
Like-
so is David Tennant's producer coming back for this for his segment?
So
Like,
from what I've heard online and stuff, yes.
and then
so
he,
they
and then
pretty
he's gonna
much-
yeah, and then he's gonna be the same producer for the new Doctor as well.
So there is speculation that the the producer what did the 13th Doctor
Mm-hmm.
is actually just getting booted because it was just not the right thing for Doctor Who. It was a good concept, bringing in more like history and storyline.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it, but it was nothing like the ones I grew up with, and that's where they're going wrong.
See, people were thinking that when David Tennant was announced, people were like, "Oh, they're just trying to pull the nostalgia vibe." You know, they're just trying to pull the nostalgia Doctor, but what they don't realize was that it was less like I was actually just watching a video about this, and they're saying that we shouldn't really call the new Doctor the 15th Doctor. Oh, what 14th Doctor?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we shouldn't call him the 14th Doctor because I would even if though they're calling them 14th Doctor and calling this new the new guy the 15th Doctor, um they're saying we should really call him the Bridge Doctor because that's what he's doing. He's bridging the between two doctors, between Jodie Whittaker and this new doctor until they can get him. So apparently the reason why they couldn't have him is because he was too wrapped up recording for the Barbie movie or Barbie show or whatever.
Yeah, I did read about that.
And
as well.
apparently the producer decided that it was worth waiting for him.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
I agree.
and I mean, obviously I know nothing about this actor, but if he thinks that this actor is worth waiting for, and the trade off is that we get David Tennant for a few episodes, hell yeah! Like I'm gonna take David Tennant for a few episodes.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, 100%.
like, David Tennant was my doctor growing up, so
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I think he was a lot of people's, to be fair.
I think it was during the prime time of Doctor Who that he was a doctor.
He was the reason it was the prime
Yeah.
time of Doctor Who. Like, there's a
Honestly,
reason
David
why
Tennant-
he won so many awards. for
Yeah,
it.
David Tennant and Matt
It's
Smith were
amazing.
like my childhood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
those two doctors were just great, honestly.
what was your thoughts on Capaldi?
I felt like it kind of felt like the same with when they brought in Jodie. It felt like they were trying to bridge. They would not bridge. They were trying to reach a different audience,
Yeah,
and like when they brought in Capaldi, all I could really think to myself was, God, he is a bit older, you know. That's a bit weird. Usually we don't get,
mean-
usually we haven't had an older doctor for quite a long time now.
yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't against it because I mean they had some
I
good
was gonna
segments.
say, I personally believe, like, apart from David Tennant, he was one of my favorites because he did fit the category like perfect.
Yeah, Capaldi did a good job. I mean, I wasn't sure about him when he first came in.
Yeah, so there was like a transition phase with him. Like, obviously, when he first started, he had the short hair and he was very grumpy and wouldn't be the normal doctor we used to see him. But then he came out of his shell more. He had his hair like longer, and you could see a different side to him. And it was like he actually, as the character itself, he actually figured out who he is. I thought
Yes.
it was a great storyline, personally.
Oh God, I don't. For some reason the only thing's coming to mind when I'm trying to think of Peter Capaldi's Doctor is I remember there being a very heavy aspect on classical music. I don't know why. I don't. Maybe that's just one scene, but I remember classical
you
music.
Are right. There was quite a bit of it. So there was the
Beethoven,
one.
yeah.
A lot of like his guitar stuff
Right,
as well. Was
right. The
a lot
guitar
of
stuff,
it.
right. That was, yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I did like that because I mean I'm not a classical music fan, but certain stuff like Beethoven and stuff like that,
Oh,
the way they
absolutely.
integrated it was perfect, in my opinion.
Well, um,
I have seen the time, but
yeah.
before we do end the podcast, I want to ask, what was your thoughts on the character that played the Master, also known as Missy,
Yeah. Would you
during that
in
segment?
during which one? During the late
Yeah,
between
during Capaldi,
during Capaldi.
when it was a female, but it was done right in my
Oh,
opinion.
you mean what's
Like
my opinion on Missy?
yeah,
Oh,
she
I
was
loved Missy.
perfect.
Oh yeah, no, Missy was one of my
That's
favorite
how you do.
masters.
That's how you do the character right, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no,
She
Missy
had a
was
great
great.
background story,
Yeah, no, Missy
and
was
it
great.
just worked.
Yeah, I remember Missy. Missy was a very cool character. I did enjoy their
I'd say
appearance.
that's one of the issues with the newer master that they brought in, because it
Yeah,
just went back to the original sort of storyline.
yeah. Speaking of the Master in the latest episode, if you guys haven't watched it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak about it real quick.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah. But didn't did you feel like the latest episode that they released? Did you feel like it was kind of like, let's see how much we can put in one episode kind of feeling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it felt like they jam packed it. So like the way it started in the first place felt so unusual to me. Like it kind of felt like we were thrown right into the action, which is
Yeah.
weird for me. I wouldn't expect that from Doctor Who. Usually they give it a run up. Um, but yeah, it was when it started off like that, and then obviously, the character leaving, and one of the characters deciding to leave, um,
Yeah.
and then it was, and then from there, it all like it just felt so. It felt like they were trying to turn like 3 episodes into one,
Yeah.
which probably was not far off from the truth. Um,
Probably, yeah.
yeah, they probably had a bunch of ideas and they wanted to finish them off before Jodie
I'm gonna
finished.
say, because I feel like they did it in a way like that because of the anniversary coming up.
They felt like they had to.
They felt a little pressure to finish it off properly, but also get all their ideas across. Because obviously they're not actually producing it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm quite happy with it, to be fair, because it was a good like sort of series, but it wasn't on par with the ones in the past, which
yeah.
I know is bold to say, but
I will say that one of the things that got me about Jodie Whittaker's Doctor was, how we talked about the fact that they always kind of try to, they were trying to push different things onto us, like history, the things with history and religion
yeah,
and all that. They were trying to push it all on us, which was a little bit much for me. One of the things that I wasn't really, one of the things that was really getting me. I mean, I think there've been situations in the past where they've explored the idea, but during the scene where the TARDIS is like underwater and Yaz and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor are like, holding hands. It
yeah,
just it to me it felt really weird to me because I could never like the Doctor has never really shown like,
that
you know
side,
yeah, that's yeah, and it was weird to me because it's like for as long as the Doctor has lived, not only has the Doctor had issues with relationships,
yeah,
but like on top of that, I don't know, because obviously the Doctor, this was the first time the Doctor had been female, so with the
it
being,
was yeah,
it was I was okay, I was not okay, sorry, I was it was new to me, and I wasn't sure how I felt about there being a
Yeah,
female doctor.
You didn't know
And then they
what-
threw that
what
on
to
us,
expect.
and I was like, wait, so now the doctor wants to have a, wants to, it felt like they were trying to they were trying to force
They were
current
forcing too many
standards,
concepts
Yeah.
into it and changing up the doctor's like
personality,
background and
yeah,
personality.
and it
Yeah.
felt a bit forced, and I don't think I'm not against the doctor being evolved into having a relationship.
no.
It's same sex relationship. I'm not against that. What I am against is trying to jam that into one season.
Yeah,
And-
that's something they should have slowly built upon. It's
But
like they thought they were doing it slowly by doing it over the season, but it wasn't slow.
then they suddenly seem to. I don't remember if it was split into 2 episodes. I think it was, but I seem to recall that they started off with that, and then in the second, that was it. The first part they explored it, and then during the second part they cut it off.
Yeah,
Like they just like the doctor was like, I'm just not ready for like commitments, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I've lost too many people.
I
Like,
think that was more on the fact that there was quite a bit of uproar with that first part, and so they thought this is not going well, so they'll change it up. Because I feel like they had a second like scenario which they were originally going to put in.
but it didn't really. The community didn't really appreciate
Yeah.
the choice they'd made. I mean, I'm not gonna say
I'm
that
gonna
not
say-
all of those people were just against the concept of,
I'm gonna say so.
but-
The last time the Doctor actually had like, I mean, if you include Capaldi with Clara, I suppose that could be counted. But the last proper sort of one what brought feelings like between two of the actors was Tennant and Billy Piper.
right, of course.
Like that's well known for everyone. Like if you think about any other doctors, you wouldn't go straight away to any other doctor. You'd remember that one. I think that might be partially because of we grew up with that.
Probably, yeah. Hey, Rift, how
Yeah.
you doing? He says D's Watts.
He's wet.
he bragged his 1 point.
Got him.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, this probably should conclude our podcast segment. I'm sure you've got another thing to go on to.
I mean, I've got Geo till like 8 in the morning.
Oh
so
my goodness.
That's why I wasn't too fussed about how long this part went on.
Other than me getting my bedtime. 3 a.m.
Well, there is that apparently. Some people apparently need to sleep.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
them.
yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, so when does your stream finish?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Oh my god, it's 24
Yeah.
hours, isn't it? So I'm gonna be when I wake up, I'm gonna see a super tired, King Wolf.
We don't get tired here.
Yeah, you don't get tired. You are gonna be.
You know I run off about 4 hours sleep normally. I
Yeah,
had about 6 hours last night.
I think there's a difference between
then-
not sleeping and sleeping. Even if you don't sleep a lot, your brain still has a chance to like actually chain.
I had a 40-minute nap before this. I'm good. I
Mm,
might yawn a lot, but I don't feel tired.
and I mean,
I
to
might
be
do like towards the 7 p.m. point, but that's fine. I'll just get through it and just go to sleep afterwards for like 12 hours.
to be to be fair to you, I've there was one there's only been 3 times in my life where I have gone 24 hours without sleep. And the first one, I was on a roleplay team, and I like a Minecraft roleplay team. Yeah. So I stayed up because I wanted to help out, and it was when we was going to the recording, it was I think 6 p.m. and the recording was going on so long, so like, oh god, I don't remember exactly what happened. I think previously I was helping out with a bunch of mod issues or something from like early in the day. I hadn't gone to sleep, and then I'd stayed up all night fixing because they had a bunch of corrupted blocks or something. I was like helping them fix it. I didn't realize the time, and before I knew it was like 7 a.m. So I stayed up, and then I went to the recording session the next day, and then I just fell asleep, like, and I got basically just knocked out. And then the second time was I hadn't slept. I don't remember specifically what happened the day before. But I went to the recording. It's also another roleplay team. I went to the recording, and I put myself down. I was like, you know what? They're gonna be a little while. I'm just gonna go ahead and just like lay in my bed real quick. I'll be I'll be back. Yeah. Guess what happened was my head touched the pillow.
No.
I was out for. And you know what the worst part was? On this server, I owned I was the one who made the plugin and everything, so I had a little safeguard that meant that I couldn't be kicked. So they couldn't even kick me from the server. So basically, I was just sitting there, and all they could do was teleport me outside the map off the set. So I was I was technically on the server the whole time. When I woke up the next morning, my my PC had actually turned off. I'm not sure specifically how. I couldn't remember when I woke up. I was like, wait, my PC's off. Did I go to bed last night? I slept, but I don't know why. I don't know how I slept. I don't remember going to bed, kind of thing. And when I got up, I asked. I was like, wait, what happened last night? And they were like, you just fell to sleep, like in the call in the TeamSpeak. Like we had to like move you because we could kick you. Like I was like, wow. Oh, if I had to guess, maybe my grandma came in my room and turned her PC off or something. I never asked her.
Yeah.
It's either that or like my PC had a power cut or something.
Right. Before we do end, we'll probably be here for another 10-15 minutes because Bloodborne Official has just put in my chat. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. Change my mind. That is outrageous.
So what are the options for Spider-Man?
Well, you got Andrew Garfield. You got the new one, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember his name. The oldest one, the original. Came on.
Isn't? Wait.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, yeah.
That's it.
I haven't watched all the Spider-Mans, so I don't think I'm necessarily in the state to.
That's a shame. Yeah, Toby. Yeah. Big Toby. How can you say he's better than Toby though? He's the original.
I think people tend to have the the kind of idea that either the original is the best or or maybe the newest one that everyone's kind of a lot of people have
I'm gonna say, like, when it comes to the three of them, I think he was the least liked overall. Like, there was only a small percentage that liked Andrew Garfield. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna. One of the things that I will vote on is who got the best tools. Wait, wasn't Andrew Garfield the one who?
He was the one that sort of had a darker side to him.
Did it? I mean, like during the movie where like they all met up and stuff. That I watched.
In No Way Home.
Yeah, that wasn't No Way Home, was it? No, it wasn't No Way Home, was it?
Was it?
No, I don't think it was No Way Home. No Way.
Bloodborne. Verify, please.
Definitely.
I don't know. It's 3 a.m. So I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know me.
But yeah, the in that movie, I'm pretty sure one of them had like they'd like injected themselves to the point where they could produce their own webs without the need of like like technology.
Really?
Flagging big time.
What?
I'm flagging big time.
He's struggling so hard. We've got Geo shortly.
11,
Um,
12 hours and
uh,
you're struggling.
I'm not struggling. Speedy is.
When I say I've basically
I'm
fallen
just.
asleep like 4 times, I'm not
Toby
kidding.
Maguire had the. Did he?
Had a black suit. Andrew Garfield had Gwen in this
I
movie.
need to rewatch Spider Man. I've got Disney Plus. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, speaking of Disney Plus, you have Disney Plus, right? Can you tell me if what's it called? What Would You Do is on Disney Plus? Because apparently they own it now, but I have no way to know if it's on there.
Let me have a look.
Because
I have to log in.
I don't really want to make an account.
I have to log in. It should be auto login. Oh, it's saved. Good.
I mean, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters that much anyway. Because like I said, I found out that all of the episodes are like on the YouTube channel.
What's it called?
What Would You Do? It's like a social experiment TV show that was like that had been around for like 10 years.
No.
No? Okay, they must Google must be out of date then.
Wait, what? When did they bring this? Oh, yes, it's coming. It's coming soon. So I'm very excited for this. I don't know how they're gonna make it as good as Black Panther original, but
Oh yeah, you said I
Wakanda
should.
Forever.
You did say
It's
I should
coming.
watch that. Yeah.
Oh mate, I love Black Panther. One of my favorites. But they're bringing Wakanda Forever.
Oh yeah.
I wish they'd bring it out now so I could download it when I'm going over to the other place. And like
Yeah.
6 months of that, I'd watch.
Wait, Disney Plus have the option for you to download them?
No, but there's certain ways of downloading it.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Andrew Garfield movie had Electro. Yeah, I didn't rate Electro that much. I'm not gonna lie.
That makes sense because I'm pretty sure the movie that I watched it had like they brought in a bunch of the monsters from their realities.
Yeah, they did.
And that's the only way
swear
I
it was
know
No
of
Way
those.
Home. Yeah. So I'm taking a 4 terabyte hard drive whilst I'm out there because it's 6 months out there.
I highly recommend SSD if you can get it. A hard drive won't survive that long if you're out if you're moving a lot.
I'm gonna say it is SSD, and I was just looking for it.
But yeah, I mean, if you tell me which Spider-Man had the like actual like native like webs without need technology, I will. That's the one I want.
So without the technology, it was Toby.
Okay, then Toby is my favorite then.
Better one.
I say
he was the original that
like
could just shoot him because
that's
he
it.
got bit by the spider.
See, that's what I'm
could then
saying.
produce
As
it.
much as I love the high tech doctors, high tech Spider-Mans, especially I do indeed love the backstory. I think it was of backstory of what's his name? The newest one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I do love Tom Holland
Tom
as
Holland.
a person. And
Yeah. So
just
Tom Holland
Spider-Man.
Tom
He does
Holland's
work.
Spider-Man was very cool for the fact that like it was with the whole like glasses thing, you know, and he discovered like he discovered he had like the power of like
Yeah.
all of Stark Laboratories to basically do it with Edith and stuff, and that was
I'm
very
gonna
cool for
say-
me. I really
so
enjoyed that. I wish there was more of that.
Bloodborne was saying that the newer ones are just like way too futuristic.
That's the thing though. I like futuristic. I mean,
I'm a sci-fi person. I do like my futuristic stuff, so it hit the spot for me. But I do like the classic ones,
say
the original.
Say I don't know if I'd watch. I don't know if I'd be able to watch all this stuff if it's not as sci-fi. Just because it's not really my
Yeah.
taste. But if I had to think about the coolest one, the coolest would definitely have to be the one where they literally got bit by a spider and actually got the powers in the first
I'm gonna
place.
say that's what the original idea was based upon, and that's why I think he's one of the best because the other two didn't have it.
No, they just
Whereas
basically
I
got
think they
technical
should've.
advancements. Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't.
I think it was just the fact that it was like, how likely would it be that you actually got bit by a spider? Like, that actually gave you the powers. So, like, they just were copycats at that point. You know, they were
Yeah,
just.
true. There is that, but they could have worked around it. Like with how much money they put into them, like they could have thought of something.
Like,
They've
they
got enough brain
create.
cells
Like,
between them.
they created a radioactive serum that gave them the power rather than it being, like.
Mm,
Rather than it being, like, a spider. That way, they actually
suppose.
still got the powers, but it wasn't via technology. It was via, like, an injection. That could have
There is
worked.
that.
But
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like, they had their reasons for why they did it, and like, I feel like as long as it makes an
Yeah.
entertaining movie, they get
I'm
they
gonna
get their
say
box office revenue.
to rewatch, like I would say for me it would be Tom Holland because I do
Absolutely,
like it
yeah. I
the
would just
most.
rewatch it just for the bus scene alone.
I mean, I just love the connection between him and Ned.
Yeah,
Like
that's also
because
cool.
they're actual friends in real life. It
Mm.
works so well.
I personally liked the interactions with Tom Holland and Edith.
Yeah.
That was really
With
cool.
who? Sorry.
Edith, the AI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. I was like, wait, what?
you're trying to
I
think
had
of
to
a
think for
person.
a second because I thought you were gonna say Zendaya.
Oh right, yeah, Zendaya. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, I think it's funny because the only reason I know Zendaya even exists is because of all the shots I've seen of like Tom Holland accidentally blurring stuff out on live TV and
Yeah.
Zendaya like trying to cover
That's
his mouth.
I was gonna
Please
say
shut up.
that's where most people like first saw Zendaya, if not in the movie. For me, I actually think the first time was the rap battles they did, like the lip sync battles.
Oh, I don't think I heard
Yeah,
see
so
this.
there was quite a famous one they did, lip sync Zendaya versus Tom Holland, and that's when I first saw them two, and you could see a clear connection between them.
Wait, so
Like
are they like a thing then?
what lip sync battle?
No, like
Oh,
Zendaya and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got that, but I didn't really look into it that much because I didn't care that much. But like,
I saw it online that they are a couple.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say that.
It explains the chemistry.
Yeah, like wait, Zendaya, she plays like the does she play like the
She plays MJ.
MJ, right? Okay, I assume that's who she was. And that's it.
Yeah,
I didn't. She they look similar, but they do a very good job with makeup and like dress and
yeah.
stuff. Like she looks
I mean,
like a way
with
different
that amount of
character.
money, I could look like a celebrity.
Define what a
Yeah.
celebrity even looks like nowadays. Like the standard is.
See,
s-
I get this a lot. Ace Blue's mum says it a lot, which it makes me laugh every time like she says it. She says I look a little like Tom Cruise when he was younger.
Tom Cruise. I have to look at the pictures. Give me a second.
I mean, yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Personally,
Oh,
I don't see it.
Okay, let me see Tom Cruise young here.
But
Let me see.
she's not the only one to have said it. So I was like, do I? Or
Um,
was photos that bad?
keep your face still real quick. Um, uh, maybe the jawline. I can see the jawline. He's
Thank
looking.
you. I try.
Um,
when I genuinely say I can't actually see my time on my laptop, it's just a load of fuzzy writing. I'm genuinely being serious.
I can see why people would think
Fair
that.
one.
I can see why people would think that.
'Cause
Oh,
Like I said, there's
it's a
definitely
win from me.
there's definitely some Tom Cruise young energy with your face.
Yeah,
But
he's my secret father that I never met.
oh yeah. So
Imagine.
you might wanna go and ask for your
Benefits.
yeah, for your what's it called,
Child support.
child support.
I'd be loaded.
It's based on how much money they make, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be loaded. Yeah.
Now I was thinking more
Yeah, I'm
like
pretty sure he's
inheritance.
not. Oh.
Hmm.
Sheesh. I'd be I'd be full-time streamer in a week.
You just buy all your friends.
No, I'd just put in the title Tom Cruise's son.
No, you just make a new account and call it like Tom Cruise son. That's your entire identity now.
Yeah. I'll take it.
You just be like,
Anything for the clout.
people just come in like, you're not Tom Cruise's son. Yeah, I am. Look, he literally tweeted about me.
I've got the DNA test to prove it. Do you want to bet? Oh,
That's
imagine.
Photoshop.
Your Photoshop. Fight me. Oh, what a day.
What's your never mind. I was gonna give you my 30 bits, but you don't have lifetime stream lifetime bits on. I have all mine on lifetime, so like if people donate, they're like subs, they're like their cheers and stuff
Oh,
stay there
yeah.
forever. But like if I feel like if I donate bits to a streamer, like if I like to see them build up, but like when it expires in 30 days, it's like what's the point? But at the same time, you could also argue that if it's lifetime, what's the point in donating if you can't even get third place without spending like 100?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I stick it to monthly, so there's someone on top at least, like someone new.
I just wish you could
Currently, it's
see.
Howling.
I wish you could see like history, like sub history, like the history of.
Yeah.
That would make that would change the monthly if I could look back and look at the history of how much each month people got it to.
One thing that I did try implement via Discord was having a snapshot of each month. But,
I did actually try to do that myself on my Discord, but I like I said, it was around the time that I stopped streaming, so it didn't really go anywhere.
I was the same. I took a break. 'Cause I was at quite a low point.
That's it. After I left Smacked, I was in an awful state. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know my mindset was just all over the place. I didn't know what I was depressed all the time. I mean, I've not been great since COVID, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. Funny enough, actually, during the first year, I didn't feel affected at all because I just didn't go out as it was. Like, so it didn't really mess me up.
Yeah.
But then after a year, I started realizing that things were changing around me, and I was like, "Oh my god,
So
I
I
actually am
gotta say,
affected by this."
For me at least, like when COVID started properly and we were all in lockdown and all that, that's the reason I started streaming, which then got me in the same group as the Help for Heroes, which also led me to affiliate, which then just turned my brain into streamer content creator mode, and it's been stuck like that ever since. No complaints from me. I'm enjoying it. I'm gutted that I'm going away for 6 months. Like, it's gonna hurt. Like, I want to stream over there, but I know I can't because I get 19. I think I get 19 gig a month, which for streaming, I'd probably get like a 10-minute stream.
And then you'd be no internet for the rest of the month.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's the
Oh.
point in trying?
Oh.
It's bedtime for you. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to say it's bedtime for both you and Speedy at this rate because he's sounding knackered.
Yeah,
I'm not being funny. I've literally been up for like, oh, when did I go up?
Know the feeling.
So
I'm
I've
gonna
been
say
up
I got
since,
up at 7.
right. I've been up for like 21 hours by now without any sleep at all, not even a nap. Because a nap makes a
I'm
big
gonna say
difference.
that nap.
Gonna say,
made
wait,
a huge difference.
wait, hold on. So you're telling me you got up at 7 for a day where you intended to stream from 7 to 7?
Yeah, because unlike some, I have to go to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, you have work.
Yeah.
Same for me. I was up at 6:30 to actually be at work.
That's
at
why,
7.
even though it's a 24-hour stream, it's more for me. Like, it is a long fucking stream for me, but I'm fine with it.
Right,
Like,
hold on.
I've done
If-
it before.
If I start till 7 tomorrow without any sleep, that's 36 hours without even a minute sleep.
I don't even want to do the maths; it'll scare me.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna end off myself and
Yeah,
let you proceed with the rest
just
of the
like your
stream.
cameras ended.
Yeah, it's 'cause I've turned my camera, my thing down to like orange. It's not very.
Yeah, blurry as hell. Oh, we got half a face pixelated. That's a mugshot right there.
Indeed. But yes.
If that was good quality, that could be a meme. Feeling fabulous. that's the caption I'd give it straight away.
Oh god, I'm so tired. Yeah, my body's aching. I need to go.
Yeah, no worries.
This marks
Thanks.
14 hours since my PC was on, which means I've been up for about 16 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will let you get off. I'm going to take a little break, go to the toilet, sort myself out, refill my water. And yeah,
Jesus Christ.
then we go on to some GeoGuessr. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be a long day.
I wonder what happens if I do this. You know,
The Mackey's breakfast is gonna keep me going. Speedy, you need to actually send me the bro. What is this? No. Not having. Oh, it just freezes.
I just moved it around. I can just like I can just do it. I can just do this as well, so I can get. Oh no!
Haha!
Just
Get
send you-
mugged.
I did.
Get mugged,
You,
my friend.
you did mug me. Yeah.
What have I got to send you?
Great success. Right, I'll let you get off. I'm gonna get off and
What?
take a little
What have I
break.
got to send you?
I'm pretty sure I have.
your normal McDonald's order because I want to see if I can tackle it.
Ha!
It's found me. Right. But yeah, send me that at some point if you can, physically. And to that programmer's stream, have a wonderful time. Have a good night. And yeah, I'll see my stream shortly after I take a break.
This is
Goodbye, Mr. Programmer.
good night.
Yes, goodbye. Have a good one. And
Yeah.
stop putting my face all over your stream.
It will be
You
everywhere.
might as well just raid me at that point.
Oh, right, you say.
Right, I'll see you shortly. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have my one viewer.